Oh, you think it's working? Let's see. Okay. Okay, bye. Hola. It's working! Yeah. Okay. We play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I'm only... What year was this? I think it was sent out in 2011? Right? 2011? I'm debating about looking it up with my phone in front of me, but I'm too lazy to do that, so whatever. Gonna mute myself real quick just to make sure things are working. What year was this? I think it was sent out in 2011? Right? 2011? I'm debating about looking it up with my phone in front of me, but I'm too lazy to do that, so whatever. Gonna mute myself real quick just to make sure things are working. What year was this? I think it was sent out in 2011. Perfect. It's all working fresh and spiffy. So, I'm gonna get this controller up from my face. Ew. No. Nah. Portuguese. Hold on. Alright, English. No subtitles. No. I need subtitles in my life. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Yes, I have. It's been a while, but yes, I have. Just the slider until the... Maha. Alright, I should do at least some of this in a way that doesn't piss the narrator off. That's all I remember was entering a broom cupboard or like a closet of some kind and just pissing the narrator off so much. It was beautiful. I'd never seen something just that beautiful. Alright, what time is it? It's I think that's close enough. Yeah, we're gonna lock it in. Note accessibility setting. Okay. Whoa. That sounds very weird. I'm not gonna just ignore that and hey, never the end. Yeah, it's never the end. It's never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
No! Is that...
Stanley worked for a company in a
Stanley
big building where he was employee
yeah.
number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Oops. Never in all the companies this happened. If I remember correctly, he tells me to go out here and do something. So, real quick, I want to see what else is using my microphone. Because it doesn't sound like shit on your guys' end, I don't think. But it sounds like shit on mine, so make that. Aha! I fixed it! So it doesn't sound like it's okay, I don't think it's gonna sound like shit on either end. Didn't mean to skip, but ooh, hold on. I don't remember the controls to this. I know how to move around though. Employee 427. Alright, do I have to leave? Ignore that's my phone going off all weird. Can I take the clock? Whoa. I'm just clicking. Alright, fine. What's this?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Whoa.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I refuse. No, I want back in here, please. 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 Let these open.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Who
co-workers.
farted? Lol. What are these? I can't see. Whatever. Nothing. Ooh? Whatever. Really?
Oh, please. Are you
What?
really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you
really?
think an achievement is worth?
clicked the
No,
door
no,
more than
no,
5
no.
times.
I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20
I got you.
times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
It's good?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a
I'll
noble
go along with
cause.
this.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I know the ultimate way to essentially auto-click.
No, I'm still not feeling
Shut-
it.
if he says
I want this
100 clicks,
achievement
I
to have
want this
meant
shit.
something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
This
Why
is
don't
so
you go
random.
put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Is this just to get me to leave? This is probably just to get me to leave. I've seen everything in here, though. Interesting there. 4 clicks in the door 17. Well, guess I will turn off the computers and such, but let's stop just spamming doors. Oh, I can close some doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 4?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
That's back here, I think. Right? Yeah. 437.
Stanley, excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now,
Oh.
door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
All right, let's get serious. Let's go. Marathon time. I love these mugs. Remind me of the ones from In Space with Markiplier. It's been a while since I watched that. 10 clicks, he said?
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh, yeah, things are getting real serious. 437 is right behind here.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy. All right, back to
got you,
room
I got you.
417.
All
I'm
right.
really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Alright. What are the chances I already have this achievement? Because I played this
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
418, 419, how? Oh.
Yes!
Yeah.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Be this way.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Is there a copy machine in here? No, I can't be lazy. Alright. Oh, he's getting like... Is he edging or something?
Finish it off, Stanley!
He is
5
so
clicks on
late.
door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Oh, I guess I already do have it. I don't know. I already clicked on everything in here. Nothing in here. Nothing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, I would do this to be entertaining for you guys and go like the friendly rat and be nice, but you know what? Fuck everyone.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Alright, gonna leave. Nah, I'm clicking it if you guys can't hear.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yes,
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
And they could all be in the bathroom. I mean, we haven't passed any bathrooms, and it could have been Taco Tuesday. I mean, tomorrow's technically a Tuesday.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
I want some
possible
cold
that
drinks.
this is why
I
everyone
want
left.
some cold drinks.
Oh, you asshole! Seriously? Everyone left because I'm a little creepy with the vending machine?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Whoa! You know, like, I mean, you could, I guess, fit it in that little hole there, but you can get a little freaky on the bottom part, can't you? Just kind of climb inside of it, make a little home, like a hobbit. Yeah. What does that say? Can I zoom in? Is there an option to zoom in? Hold on, I want to know. Begin the game again. No, there's not. Okay. Is he done talking? I mean, like, I only stay in here until you stop talking. And then it just kind of gets boring. Ooh, I'm on the table. Whoa. Okay, okay. What if I... If I just kind of precipice on a door here.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
So, that's the meeting room, I assume, right? Nope. That's not an open door, you know? Whoa.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5
You
years
said the
ago.
first open door, there was no other open door. Shut the fuck up, and then you saw that. Ooh. This is kind of cool. Can I climb these boxes? I don't know. I guess I can on this. Oh.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
So go through this door like it's some girlfriend, or I go. What if I just? Nah, I should probably see this to the end. I don't know if I'm gonna. This is actually kind of cool. That is kind of terrifying. I was just talking about freaky vending machines, so I'm a little scared here. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. Oh. Oh my god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this,
No,
to reach
no,
out
no,
to
no,
her.
no.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
It's gonna wait here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck the horse you rode down. Fuck it all. Just gotta look at my phone real quick. Damn. Alright, okay. Can I unplug it actually?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Bet you don't know shit about me.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Damn.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Danger everywhere. Interesting. Ah, let's go up here. Okay, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, he literally burned it off.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Jump. 17 for jumping. I'll find a way to kill myself, I swear it. Just not yet. Wait, can I get back on this? Nope. Okay. These random pauses are because I'm hungry.
And I'm eating a chocolate muffin that is probably partially made of nothing but weird chemicals. Alright. Oh. I'm being asked what game I'm playing. The Stanley Parable. It's a pair of bowls. Wah, 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 wah. How can I ruin this poor guy's life? Ah.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Nope. I'm happy in here. Where's the vending machine? Hello. Okay, I actually do want to kind of move this along to the first open door on my left. Well, this is my left side, right? Well, no, that's my left side, so whatever door's open that way, or... Yeah, we're gonna use that as my excuse. Is this the right door? I don't want to go through the right door. I don't think there's any other door. Well, that's kind of sad. How do I screw up this choice? I don't think I can. It's like messing
Now
up a
remember,
potato.
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. You know what? No. Give me this one. Meep! This is my right side, right? Jesus Christ. Right back through
No!
here.
Why did you
Jesus
do
Christ.
that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Alright. I'll be nice. Now what? You gonna tell me anything? Nope. Alright. Well, going through here now. Oh my god. Look at the... That is kind of trippy right there. Alright, alright. Huh? Huh? Oh, whatever. 7, 8. Is there a 6, 7 on there? I don't know. Oh, I actually can't go through any of this. Oh, it won't. Okay. Well, that's kind of sad. Oh, yep, back to normal. What can I do to met Jesus? Like, literally, is Jesus coming down? Why?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you did my story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now.
So are you?
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
I just noticed the
answer.
chat.
What do
Hi.
I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I didn't realize y'all were...
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Wow. I don't remember looking at the chat. Yeah, I don't have 2 monitors. Oh. Where's the vending machine? I need it back.
Oh, I'm here.
God.
I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
And if I don't
That
do
thought
something, there's a
hadn't
better
even
reason for it.
occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yes.
Oh.
My story.
Your story sucks eggs.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it
Bro,
and
why are
been
you sharing that with me
victorious.
now?
It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Please stop talking about being hard.
behave
Just
exactly
so
as Stanley
random.
would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Right,
I'm
my
quite sure
story.
you'll be up to the
My
task.
story,
Just
then.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, this is the door on my left. See? See? That's the door on my right. That's the door on my left. That door's just... I don't know what that door's doing. That door's getting crop dusted. Hold on. Bleh. Alright.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh, shoot!
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
Let me through!
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Let me through!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You can say that every day. You know, can I go through this one? Oh, yeah, okay. I want to go through that one just to see what it'll say, but... Alright. He doesn't even say anything. Well, that's not an hourglass waist. I don't know what is. Alright, I guess I actually have to do something productive. That glitch is so weird. Even wait. One of the chairs is messed up. The rest of them are fine. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I can push it a
No!
little.
Why did you do that?
Why are you saying that
Quickly,
now?
Hurry back.
What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I think
I'm
this is
quite
a
sure
loop
you'll
now.
be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Fine,
When Stanley
fine.
came to
I
a
can
set
ruin
of
your
2
life
open
later.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
There we go. The coming of something. I don't know. Why is it so bright? Like that's normal lighting. Then you got like flashbang. All right. Stanley needs some help. Jesus Christ. Okay, please don't start talking, you weird creature in the sky or the ground or... Is that my dick talking? I wonder. Like, is that the narrator? I just like try to... I don't think I can. Okay.
Yet there was not a single
Shut-
person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting room. Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard. Can I alter it? I don't think I can alter it. Well, rip friends. Weekly review, IT department, nothing too crazy. Mergers. I don't know what that is. We're broke Wednesdays. Frank Floors meeting, financial panic mode, the fire efficiency, legal. That's a question mark right there. Legal? Boss inspection. Pre-op of weekly... Okay, this is hurting my skull. What's over here? Targets not cost efficient. Standardized graphs. Future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Tomorrow, complete today. What? Okay. Is my name on here? Jim. Jim. Who's Jim? Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of... Can I mess with this one? I can't mess with anything! I can't make him mad. This is boring. That's weird. Alright, I guess I should walk out of here. Using slice... Okay. Ooh! No! I want a broom! Put me back in the closet! Put me back in the closet! Okay. Did it open? Oh.
Coming to a staircase,
Can I jump
Stanley
over this?
walked
No.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Why? Why? This is boss office? No. I guess this is. Okay, maybe not. Guess it's the other way. This one. Well. You got anything fun for me? Fun. Clicky! Okay.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
I have some paintings.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
That's a poor business strategy. I don't even want to. Sewage. What the hell? Well, any cool books?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
You're very demanding. What am I gonna call you? I don't know.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
How would you like to suck my balls? Stop telling me what to do.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
You little crackhead. I'm going to rip your balls off and use them to play trampoline. Whatever the hell it's called. Whoa.
Stanley?
Whoa.
Are you... Is everything okay?
Whoa.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk.
Did I actually break the game?
Are you listening to me?
This can't be the end of it. There's no way someone thought.
Right?
No.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
As I get further away from myself,
I hear you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just
Are you actually my dick?
You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
I can't move. I'm trying. Can I just jump off the edge?
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
This is so pathetic.
So...
Oh, it's Stanley Parable was released in 2013, not 2011.
Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Yeah, I just don't care.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Sorry, Leroy?
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
This guy looks like a Leroy. He does not look like a Stanley.
As you need.
I gotta be honest, I ain't never heard of a Leroy in my life. Valve Leroy. Okay. Never the end, it's never the end, it's never... Oh. Oh, we're actually back. I did what he said, though! Well, not really, but... Now what? You know what? I
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nah, I know exactly where I want to go. Right,
when Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I know exactly where I want to go. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What? No, what do you mean there's nothing here? Look! Look at all... Why is that nuclear... Okay,
there was nothing here. No choice to make, No path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Are you
No
blind,
reason to
deaf,
still be
stupid?
here.
Do you have butt cheeks? You need a broom closet to clean toilet seats, so do you have butt cheeks? Look at all this stuff.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom
Look.
closet. He wasn't even
Look.
doing anything. At least if there was something to interact
Bro.
with, he'd be justified in some way.
I'm
As it
telling
is,
you
he's literally
things.
just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fabulous activities, that's what I'm doing. FA, fabulous activities. Playing
Are
with
you
duct tape.
really still in the broom closet?
What, you
Standing
telling me to get out
around
of the
doing
closet?
nothing? Why?
To piss you
Please
off?
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Good. Where's the mop? There's a broom and a mop bucket, but no
You
mop.
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to
Well, you
find
said
out.
there's nothing in
But
here.
it didn't
It
even
opened.
occur to me because
wanted
literally
it.
this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I
don't
never would
care.
have thought to mention it.
I'm not one for story. Got a monkey. Where are the normal wrenches?
Maybe
Just
to
got the
you this
adjustable
is
ones.
somehow
Oh,
its
and a
own
big one.
branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope your friends find this concerning.
They already do. I don't have to tell them that. What is up there? I want to jump. Can I get on this?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Look in the
He
mirror.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
That's not all bad.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on
yep,
right
I'm dead.
now. You're dead. You got to this broom
Lily,
closet,
come here. Come
explored
play
it a
this
bit,
game.
and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the
Alright, you're
long-term
boring me now.
sustainability of your species. Please
can find
remove their
dog.
corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is
Insightful.
not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I got you.
Ah, second
Second
player.
player.
It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Alright, we're gonna pretend like I'm back here.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Thank
Perhaps
you.
there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
I mean, I'm
A
close
fish?
enough.
Fungus?
I'm
Look,
technically
you can
like
hammer out the
40%
details. I'm not
fungus,
particularly
60% fish.
picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I'm like 40% Reese's Pieces and peanut butter and chocolate. I'm a Reese's Pieces with hairy nipples. Alright, let's actually continue the game. I don't think he's gonna say anything else.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You know what? Maybe I should actually go the normal pathway and see what this game is actually about. Because so far I've just been screwing around and I can't play all day. Ooh, bathroom. How do I waste all this money? Where's the shower? Oh, I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. I'm just gonna ignore that. Alright, what are we actually doing here? Run me through it. Nothing I can open. Ooh. That's what I'm supposed to go, but I'm just gonna. No, I need to go the actual way. I gotta actually do the
Stepping
thing.
into his manager's office,
Yeah,
Stanley
okay.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Good.
unraveled,
Well,
Stanley
keep them
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
If I can't know it, then why would I put it in? Well, that's not right. How about...
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Well, if I can't possibly know it, I'm not putting it in. 6767.
2845.
Alright.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I'm waiting. Oh. Oh. Looks like this area is under construction. Anything interesting here? Nope. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Because I'm not Stanley.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah, I just answered it. I'm not Stanley. Why did that spark fly in front of my face?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, okay, now I need to actually do this. And then I need to go take a shit and go do something else. I've been playing this game for like an hour now, I think. Not too bad, but... Well... just like that.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh. No, let's turn it off and go the other way. Okay, that door's closed. Can I jump off the edge? Come on, why won't you let me die? That is such a messed up thing to say. Oh, whatever. Alright.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Wait, where
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
274, 247. I'm right there. Why is it staring at a thing I don't recognize? Whatever. I can figure out something for now. I'm actually doing the real game now.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean,
no, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
What I choose?
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, I guess I can't do much in here. What's this? Ooh! Did I find a secret? Probably not. I don't think this is gonna like deviate from the story. Your beautiful story. Swear to God, I can pull better stories out my ass. In fact, I have on more than one occasion. 1, 2, 3. So where's 4? Is that 4? Why is 4 up here? Am I supposed to be counting up or down? Oh, well. I guess I can't do that one. Probably just an achievement or something. Alright, let's go to facility power. So what am I supposed to do here? Just walk up? Mind control idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Alright.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
I meant to turn. I had to turn it on. I thought I had to turn it on to break it. Bro, please, come on, just shut up.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Actually, that would be
a moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I hit 4. What do you mean?
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Oh.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Oh.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Oh,
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Okay, well, I would just like to say, I thought I had to turn it on to break it, because just turning it off, someone can just walk up and turn it on. So your entire speech was kind of misplaced. Well, asshole. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Because I know this game's
Stanley
full of,
decided to go to the
50
meeting room.
endings.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Woo! Content. Should I save that one for... No.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you.
Back
I'm
to
not
the
going to say
closet.
anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Holy, I've been playing for like 50-something minutes. Okay, now I'm done. Oh, he actually won't say anything.
Coming to a
Alright, we're done here
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
now. Your boss can suck my dick, or I guess it's my
But
boss.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh, that's weird.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, no, not even kind of. Alright, let's keep going. Just keep going.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. That's actually kind of dramatic. I like that.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Wow, that's...
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Wow, that's
And then
real
she
stress.
turned and ran.
That's real stress when you see a corpse just appear in front of you. And you just feel like, that didn't work. Whatevs. Alright, on that note, we're done. At least for now. Because I am tired. And I feel like going to do stupid things. So, goodbye!